Hello you guys, welcome back to another Minecraft video. So today we are going to be making a new Minecraft world. So I'm going to show you what to do, especially for Java Edition. Yes, I just got Java Edition. You guys are probably like, why isn't she getting it? Well, now I have it. But anyway, this is only for Java Edition though. So if you're trying to do this on Windows 10, if you'd like a tutorial for that, I can do that if you'd like. Java Edition, I believe, is a bit more complicated, but just leave any comments or anything about, like, questions about, Windows 10 if you have any questions about that, or if you want me to, again, like, show you how to create a world in there. But anyway, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to go into single player, because if you go into if you go into, what is it again? Multiplayer, then that is basically like servers and stuff, but we're not doing that. So we're going to go to single player, then we're going to click create a new world. So I'm just going to leave the name new world, but you can change this like anytime you want. If you click your world, like select the world that you want to change the name of, and then click edit, then you can change the name of it later. So I guess you can choose like any name you want at first and then change it. So anyway, this is the most important section here. So what we're going to do, I'm going to explain this to you. So survival mode is basically you have health points and you die if you lose all those, and you're required to craft your items and like find your items and stuff. You could also have mobs, and you might have to eat depending on the level of difficulty that you set it to. But yeah, that's basically what that is. And hardcore mode is basically like survival mode, except if you die, then you can only look at your world through spectator, which I don't think that would be very fun. So yeah, if you are very advanced, then I guess you can try hardcore mode, but if you're a beginner, I would definitely not try hardcore mode. It is definitely like difficult. So then the last one we have is creative mode, my personal favorite. So basically this is unlimited resources. So that means that like if you want to say, hey, I want to build a diamond house, then like you can get like diamond blocks and stuff, but you'll have like as many as you could possibly want. And I believe like if you have a stack of something, you won't like run out of it. Like if you have at least one of that in your inventory, you can still get like infinite of that. You can like keep placing it down and stuff if you just have one. And then you also have free flying, which is like if you, it might be different with your settings, but with mine, the default, I just press double space twice, like spacebar twice, and then I can start flying and like moving around in like the air or whatever. So yeah, that's what that is. And then destroying blocks instantly, like if you click something, like if you click any block, it'll like immediately be destroyed, like. So I would be very careful with that, especially if you're building like a redstone thing, because if you accidentally like break your machine, that would not be very good. So yeah, I mean, I don't personally do redstone, but I would just be cautious of that anyway. Like the destroying blocks instantly. Although it is good, like if you want to get rid of something quickly. But you're probably wondering what's more world options. So let's click this, and then the seed section right up here. You can like place in like a code or something that'll create like a base world for you. It won't have, it's not like a map. You can't like, a seed won't be like create a map or anything, that's not how that works. It'll basically just create a base world, so you'll have like trees, grass, and everything, but no buildings or like nothing that like has been created by another player on this world. But yeah, that's all that does. You can find like certain seeds like on like websites or something, I believe. Although only use the trustworthy websites, just a warning, because if you go on like like certain ones, then that's not gonna probably be very good and really very safe. So just be cautious while browsing the web for that, because some people put like viruses and stuff on there. So just be careful on what websites you go onto. But yeah, that's basically all that is. And then generate structures. I'm gonna have this on. Basically, this is mostly for like people who want to do a survival world, I guess, because you're probably going to want to have like a village or like dungeons, and you'll have to actually have this for survival mode, because you're gonna need a stronghold to get to the end and stuff, and you can't have this off, and also go to the end. So yeah, and also it's basically, if you don't have this on while you have like survival mode on, it's basically like having survival mode on a flat world. It's pointless. Like, you won't be able to do anything. You won't be able to like beat the game. So I would definitely have that on if you're doing survival mode. And then world type, you can basically change this to whatever you want. Pretty much, you can like customize this to your liking. But this is default, so it'll create a random like seed. But we're probably not going to do that. I mean, yeah, I think we're going to like create that world, but I just want to show you guys what else we can do. So you can create a super flat world and customize it. So say I want just a grass block and bedrock, and that's literally it. Or maybe you just want bedrock, or maybe you just want dirt. But either way, you can like click the block and remove the layer that you don't want. So that's kind of nice if you want to use like a preset or something. And like, say I want the tunneler's dream, except I don't want stone, which would kind of be pointless, obviously, but hear me out. It'll basically like get rid of like that many layers, so you'll have like way less layers. But yeah, and then presets, basically like you can like basically have whatever one you want. Like, say you want like you want one with like stone in it, like lots of stone. Then you can do that. You want like a bottomless pit. I don't know why you would want that, but yeah, that'll basically be what that is. And then if you don't want a super flat world, you can also create a world with large biomes, I believe. This means that usually biomes are fairly small. Like, they don't take up as much of the world as they do on this kind of world, because large biomes, the biomes are extremely large. So like that means that they're like a lot of percent, like the percent of space it takes up on your world will be a lot more than it would be if you just like had regular biomes. So yeah, that's basically all that is, I believe. And then amplified worlds, like everything is like extremely like amplified and like really tall. So then it'll basically like create like a really tall world, so you'll have like so many like crevices and stuff that are like extremely deep, and like if you fall off, then you'll most likely die, because it's, like, extremely tall. So, yeah, that's more just for, like, fun, I guess. I mean, unless you want to do, like, a extreme survival challenge. By the way, comment if you want me to do an extreme survival challenge on Amplified with my friends. And then, we can also here create a buffet world. Interesting name, yes. So, basically, we can also customize this. Say, you want, I don't know, bamboo jungle. That sounds good. And then you can create a bamboo jungle on an entire world, and it can be like just a regular world, except it's all bamboo jungle. It can be caves that has like bamboo jungle in it, but I honestly wouldn't recommend caves because I've tried that before, and it honestly does not work really well. It's extremely dark, and it's not very good looking. It's not as good as you would expect, so honestly, I would not do caves for something like this. Unless you were doing, I don't know, like something like the end that would already be like kind of dark anyway. But anyway, that's caves. And then you can do like floating islands. Like, I don't know if you guys like know what the end looks like, but it has like a bunch of like little floating islands with like end cities and stuff. But it's kind of like that, except no end cities. Or like stuff from the end, unless you do the end one. But anyway, it'll be like a bunch of like grass and like bamboo, like on little floating like islands, I guess, is basically what it is. Like little patches of land, like floating around that you can like bridge over to and stuff. But yeah, that's what that is. But I think today we're going to do a default world. Cheats, you can this will have to be off for survival mode because basically cheats are like if you want to say slash give like your username like diamonds, you can type that in, but you can only do that in creative mode because you can't use cheats in survival mode without not being able to get achievements and stuff. So yeah, actually I'm not completely sure that matters. I don't really know that there are like necessarily like achievements like there is on like Xbox, but like because I know Windows 10 does that, but I don't know about this actually like 100%, but I believe that it would be like not really available for survival mode because of that reason, I guess. But anyway, we're going to also look at bonus chests. This I'm going to turn on. If you have this on, then when you spawn in, pretty close to you, there will be like a chest filled with like starter items that will have some torches around it, and this will create yeah, basically that. So yeah, that's what that does. And I'm going to leave that on because I want to show you guys what that is. Also cheats, I want to make sure you guys like know what that is. But yeah, I think that this is it. I think we're gonna do this. So we click done, and then we click create new world, and then we wait for this to load. So yeah, this is remember you guys, this world customization stuff does not work for Windows 10. If you're thinking about getting Windows 10 and thinking about having this with it, it will not work. Because Windows 10 does not have world customization. I figured that out like a while ago when I tried to customize the flat world for like a little map I was making, I guess. And I couldn't, so that's how I figured that out. So yeah, if you're like thinking about like doing this for Windows 10, then I would look up possibly a different tutorial for Windows 10, or if you guys would like me to do a tutorial for you for Windows 10, leave that in the comments, because I think there needs to be more Windows 10 tutorials, because I remember when I started there were like not enough. So yeah. And then this is what the starter chest looks like. There will be like tools, food, and like blocks that you can place and stuff like that. But yeah, that's basically what that does. And it'll also have 4 torches around it. I mean, sometimes if it's like on a ledge, it'll have less, cause it has the plates like right next to it, like the block like directly like next to it. So if it was like this, then it would not have a torch right there. But yeah, that's basically what that does. And then cheats, I mean, I believe the default button for cheats is slash with like the little right facing slash with the question mark on top of it. I believe you click that to open the cheats menu or command tab or whatever you want to call it. But I use tab, and then you can type in whatever command you want. So I'm going to use the example I used earlier. Give a time. Oops. And then I can give myself a diamond. So yeah, that's basically what that does. Also, you can also choose like however many you want. So say I'm gonna get a whole entire stack here, so I can grab a whole entire stack of it. But yeah, that's what that does, you guys. So thank you guys for watching my video, and subscribe and click the bell to never miss another one. Also, I will be since I got Minecraft Java Edition, I can now do all sorts of new maps. So if you guys want me to do Rainbow Road Run, I can do that. If you guys want me to do Asleep 1 or 2, I can do that. If you guys want me to do practically any Java map, then just let me know. Post your maps that or like videos you want to see in the comments section, because I want to know what you guys want to watch. So yeah, that's basically all I have for you today. So yeah, have a wonderful, fantastic day, you guys. Bye!